Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Williams Return to Glory. I'm on the main menu screen after we just finished Melbourne, and I am seeing we've got another little rainy session here coming up at Imola. So hopefully that can turn into better fortunes than we had at Melbourne. Alright, now looking at our pit crew, we've got a couple people over 0.5%. Let's look at our new hires that we have available to us. Just gonna reject some of these back half guys. I'm gonna hire this guy because he's gonna be 20 in 2 sections. And we need another tire guy. Yeah, it's great. We're just gonna spend our money unwisely. Yeah, so this guy needs to go. We'll replace him here. Our other tire changer needs to be replaced. He goes here. Got our front jack guy. He needs to go. We'll replace him with that guy. And we're all set. Alright, moving on to our emails. Nothing too important except we have our interview. Nicholas Latifi has claimed that your brakes seem to be holding the team back, and the technical commentators seem to agree. Is it true? Yeah, let's just go to the first one. Damn. Okay, so moving on, we've got our car repair complete. We don't really have too much that we can do here until we get our new pair of brakes in. Alright, so our new brakes should be in. Introduction to the FIA. I don't think these are going to be ready for the next race, but we're going to already start making the next one. Yep, alright. That's all good. Alright, so the new brakes are in. 25% reliability. Really not good. We're going to 8 days after the race. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get it. Moving forward, we get ready for Imola. Vatsa 10.55. Hopefully we can get some good rain tire knowledge and that can transfer over to the race. Alright, off to Imola. Alright, so practice. Looks like we'll get rain kind of later. So we're going to focus on the soft tire for the race. So finishing practice, you've got Haas at the bottom. We're 14th and 15th. At the top of the board, it's Charles Leclerc. Alright, so from qualifying, we've got a damp track, but it looks like it's going to dry out. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go for super softs qualifying trim. Oh, I managed to get perfects in the final second of practice. Great. Alright, we're going to send Latifi out. Or I'm just going to send them both out and then bring them straight back in. Oh man, we got 100% set up. Alright, on to qualifying. Okay, I'm going to try to get them out as quickly as possible to get 2 dry laps in. Okay. gonna send Albon out first, just so he gets done first. And then we're gonna send out Latifi. Alright. Track is still damp. Dry. Alright. So this might be a good lap time by Albon here. Yep, 10th and 12th. So at the minute 29 lap by Gasly, I'm going to say we can send them out with 2 minutes and 2 minutes 10 remaining. We're going to send out Latifi. He's currently 16th. Now we're going to send out Albon. Hopefully can make somebody out of, or get somebody out of Q1. Alright, so Latifi is up. It's 2.2 down. That's not going to be good enough. He's also 2.2 down. Oh man. Yeah, that was not good. So those eliminated in Q1 is Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll, Kevin Magnussen, and Albon and Latifi. Alright, so qualifying here. It's raining, it's dry. And Ocon, Bottas, Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, and Guan Yu Zhou are eliminated. Alright, who qualifies on pole for the Imola Grand Prix? It's funny looking at that layout, you think Monza. Alright, it's Verstappen, Leclerc, and Hamilton, so we got some parity there. So moving into the race, looks like it's gonna go, or stay, pretty wet for the first 20 or so laps. There might be a good crossover point at like lap 15 or something. We're gonna have to just play it by ear there. I'm gonna look at our tire strategy, because if we bet on inters and it starts raining probably about lap 23 or 25, and we're on inters for most of the race, then I would want to put the inter like knowledge token on. So let's just look how long the inters will last for. The inters will last for 21 to 23 laps. So yeah, this is one of those races. So I think we're going to put one on the inter we'll put Latifi on the inter knowledge, and then we'll put Albon on the super soft knowledge. This doesn't really matter if we just get one in the points. That's like so important for us. Alright, so your starting grid is Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, George Russell, Fernando Alonso, Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, Guan Yu Zhou, Sebastian Vettel, Lance Stroll, Kevin Magnussen, and Alex Albon and Nicholas Latifi. Alright, and Latifi gets an amazing start. All the way up to 11th. That was insane. He's in 5th. I'm glad I put him on that little intro token. Right, we're gonna put him on high because you don't want him to run out of fuel. Man. That was incredible. Alright, so let's pause and look at the weather. It does look like it's staying dry so far until lap 32, which is as far as I can see into the future. So we're just going to let them push, and then we'll just put Albon onto neutral now. We'll let Latifi push for a little bit longer. Alright, now I'll put him on neutral. I mean, that was the start, man. That was... Went from 20th to 5th, and then back to 10th. And now he's starting to fall. The true pace of the car is starting to shine through. Alright, so looking at the weather, it is going to get wet at the end. So Albon, ooh, Leclerc has crashed. Albon's past the pit lane. Oh no! Damn it, Latifi. Stroll's crashed. What the hell? We had 4 people crash out in one corner, including one of our own drivers. God, that's a bummer. Alright, so we need to have these tires last for a little bit longer. I'm just going to hold them on neutral. We could be the first to try to pit onto tires, but how long do these super softs last? They only last about 14 laps, which would be about to lap 36. And that's cutting it close. I mean, even at that point, I think you need to just pit onto the wet tires. Oh, man. Yeah, I just need to go long here. See if we can get the super softs to last. What's everyone else doing? Yeah, they're all just on neutral. Do we have anybody pitting this lap? No, it's still too wet. This tire wear is pretty bad. At least gonna go one more lap. Yeah, this looks like the lap everyone else is gonna start coming in. Ocon has crashed. Do we have people pitting? Yes, we've got Sonoda pitting, so we're gonna pit onto the super softs. It's a long time to make those super softs last. I really want to go on the super soft, but I need to make that last until... Alright, so we're lap 15. Those can go to, say, let's just say 13 at the earliest. That'll get us to 38. Yeah, you know what? We're not going to get anywhere with making conservative decisions. So we're going to pit Albon. We're going to let him just go neutral until he runs out of... Are these going to heat up, or are they just going to stay in the window? Actually, we're going to conserve a little bit. Just so we can keep some tire life in these. And I do think it might be worth it at the end of the race to stretch it until it kind of gets that crossover point for the intermediate tires, and saying screw it and just throwing on the wet tires, because if you see, look how wet it gets there in the end. If the final 2 laps were multiple seconds a lap faster than the field, and we can kind of pull one over on everybody, I think that's going to be what puts us in the points. So we're going to go in the neutral. They're currently 5 seconds off. So we're just going to bounce between neutral and conserving for the time being. And hopefully some of these guys have to pit. And we can just kind of get by these guys. We're ahead of Guan Yu Zhou. I'm assuming he pitted because he wasn't behind us. All right, now we're behind Bottas. These tires aren't going to last. I think I did math wrong. Yeah, we're going to have to push these tires. Yeah, I was saying like 14 plus 12 is 30. That's embarrassing. Alright, so on to the soft tires again. This time we can just kind of put them on neutral and we won't have to worry about anything. Don't lose too much time in the pits. So hopefully that's just kind of keeping it on neutral. There is where we just got overtaken, so we can start using some fuel. We are a long way off the points at the moment. We're going to conserve for a lap on overtake, just to kind of keep the tire temperatures down, and then we can stay on neutral for a little bit. We're kind of getting close to when the rain is going to start coming. Alright, we're going to push to kind of keep Guan Yu behind us. We're going to put it on high. Alright, so all these people are pitting on inters. Alright, we gotta go neutral, or medium on the engine mode. So it's starting to get damp. Alright, and it's gonna become dangerous for us to be out here. We're into 14th. The rain is gonna start kind of coming down heavy in a couple minutes. We're gonna conserve. Alright. I gotta go one lap. Alright, we're losing a lot of time, so we're gonna try to pit him in this time. And we're gonna go onto the wets. Yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest decision. We're losing a lot of time. Alright, we're in 15th. Got a bunch of people on the inners. And we're just gonna push like hell. And hope these people get caught out. It is pouring. Alright, we're unlapping ourselves. Not really gaining time. We're gaining time, but we're not gaining enough time. Some of these people, we got Ricardo who just passed us. On the final lap of the race, we're in 15th. Yeah, we're not going to catch that many people. We just... Oh, we're overheating our tires. Well, we got by Magnussen. 14th place. It's a real shame Latifi was out. Could have used him with his intermediate strategy. All right, so the results from Imola. We got Latifi in 20th, who crashed out. We had, I think, 4 people crash out on the same corner on the same lap. Strange. I think we did leave some time on the table there with Albon. I was pushing at the end. I wasn't keeping track of the tire temperatures. I was just looking at the delta and being concerned about how close we were catching somebody who was on intermediates. But yeah, I overheated the tires, and I think we should have pitted a lap early and just decided to go on the wets that lap. Yeah, 14th place. A couple of positions off the points. Your points are Sonoda, Bottas, Alonso, Norris, Ricardo, Russell, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, and then we have Verstappen winning the race. Your drivers' championship, the bottom pack here, no points. We had Yuki getting his first points of the season, so he is elevated AlphaTauri, and himself currently the championship is going the way of Max Verstappen, who's got a very big lead over Lewis and Charles. Interesting to see Lewis kind of coming up here and being able to contend even with the third best car. So yeah, Mercedes doing a little bit better than they are in real life. A little bit, I should say, a lot better than they are doing in real life. All right, so the Constructors' Championship, we are now down behind Haas. Both of us still have no points. So yeah, I don't think we could have got points last race. Maybe if Latifi was still in it, we would have had a shot. But yeah, hopefully we get another shot at a rain race like that, where we can kind of take advantage of it better. As you can see, we've gained 1.5 million from doing Imola. So for those of you interested, here's the Formula 3 race. You had Enzo Trulli, Cameron Doss, and Greg Wyer-Saucy on the podium. I'm going to slowly scroll through the event results here so you can kind of see where people are. Currently, you still have Smolyar as your championship leader, but he's tied with Trulli because Smolyar did not finish in the points last race. Yeah, really tight grid here in Formula 3. All right, here is your team championship. So back from Imola, let's go check out our pit crew. Got a couple people with high mistake percentage. Still got some people on the bench who got high mistake percentage. Let's look at our hires. I think we're going to hire this guy up here just because he's got... Oh, we do have too many people. Alright, who's got the worst tire rating and really no other redeeming qualities? So we're going to get rid of this guy. And now we're going to hire this man. Alright, so we're going to swap him out for that guy. We got the newly hired man. Let's just put him in for that guy. Got a rear jack that needs to be replaced. Alright, we're going to swap back in that guy that we just took out. Just swap one of the repairs, that guy. And yep, all under 0.5%. It's on to the mail. Leclerc practice, Verstappen on pole, car condition update, an interview. Let's talk about Nicholas Latifi's crash. Where does the fault lie? It was a bad mistake. Make you feel bad. You shouldn't have done that. So moving on, got our car repair complete. Alright, so we're going to be fully focused on getting these brakes repaired and ready to go. Only thing is that they are below our average brakes at the moment. They do need some work. So hopefully we can kind of get it above at least this brake set by the next race, but I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, we got an interview. Oh, we got Road America? Wait, we got Road America on the schedule? Or is it some sort of glitch with the mod? Accept interview. There's recently been a lot of talk about changing Road America's layout. Do you think this is a good idea? I'm gonna just go middle of the road. Pundits are scratching their heads wondering who exactly will benefit from this. Can you lighten us all? I will just go middle of the road. Alright, so here's your F2 race. You had Marcus Armstrong, Yuri Vips, Victor Martins, and then I'll slowly scroll through the results. Drivers Championship, currently you have Dennis Hauger at the top. On your team's championship, you have ART at the top. Alright, so we got a politics vote here. The current race in Mexico City, Track B, will be replaced with Track C, impacting some of the track characteristics. I don't really care. Let's skip to the end. And it is changed. Alright, so we got an email from... You're probably already noticing that me and my teammate don't exactly get along. I'm not sure why, we just don't seem to enjoy each other's company that much. I think it's just that we are competing against each other. It's a shame, really. I think if we got to know each other a bit, I think we could get along better. What do you reckon, boss? What can I do to improve the situation? This is a dumb one. I'm gonna give him the happy trait. Let's see what that does. Alright, so Albon got the happy trait, and he gets 25% morale and 50,000 to... Alright, so he's gonna give us 12 or 18,000 per race to drive our car. Alright, so we got the Miami Grand Prix up next. Gotta go to Lavazza. Normal 10.55. Alright, we're gonna take a look at our parts here. Okay, those brakes just came in. And they're just past the other ones, so we're gonna put them on the car. Alright, on to Miami. Alright, same thing as always. We are going to fast forward through practice. Alright, so after practice, we are 20th and 18th. Verstappen's on top. I'm actually kind of concerned because I did a push lap on soft tires, and we are still this far down. Alright, into qualifying, we are going to go with the qualifying trim. Alright, we got weather for this session too. So, qualifying super softs. And you know what, let's just put Latifi on the sweeter spots. Setup wise, I got 97 here. Got 99 here. Put them on the super soft. Super soft. Alright, on to qualifying. So I need to remember to time Latifi to see how long it takes. Oh, that's right, it doesn't matter because I need to immediately send them out again because we've got weather coming. So I don't know what's more beneficial, but this will be kind of like a test. Oh, sweet. You beat Bottas. We beat a couple cars. Alright, so Latifi. I'm gonna fast forward like a couple seconds. Cut it as close as possible. Alright, I think that's a good spot. We're gonna send Albon out first. Actually, we'll send him out second. Set up Latifi on the super soft. And we are going to send out Albon. Ooh, this is going to be close. Alright, starting the lap. Oh, no. Oh, it just started raining. Oh, that was... Oh, wait. This might have saved us. Did we just get someone through in Q2? And Latifi in 17th. Holy crap, we got somebody through to Q2. That's awesome. Alright, so the drivers eliminated in Q1 is Valtteri Bottas, Nicholas Latifi starting 17th, Guan Yu Zhou, Lance Stroll, and Kevin Magnussen. I think this is the first time we've not been on the back row. Alright, so we're going to look at the weather. We're just going to immediately send out Albon on the soft tire. Just going to keep an eye on the weather. It looks dry. And hopefully we can send him out, just do 3 quick. Send out, send back in. Alright. I'm just going to send him out one more time. And hopefully we can get away with sending him out again later. Alright, so he's currently 12th. I mean, Albon's doing a fantastic job. So minute 17 lap time, so we're gonna wait till about a minute 45 remaining to send out Albon again, unless there's rain. There is not. Alright, we'll just send him out now. You don't want to be that person that sends somebody out and doesn't make it. Alright, so we are... Alright, so we had about 13 seconds to spare. Albon is down first sector. Down second sector. And 14th. It's still a fantastic starting position for us. Alright, so in Q2, Esteban Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda, Alex Albon, and Sebastian Vettel eliminated. Alright, we're simulating Q3. It's wet. Let's see who gets pole. Alright, Charles Leclerc is on pole. Alright, so from the grid of the Miami Grand Prix, we've got weather in the beginning. It's going to last about 12 laps, but it's very, very, very slight rain. We focus on the medium tires, so I think it's just going to be an enter on the medium tire kind of race. It's 50% performance is too good. Alright, so tire choice. What's the rest of the grid doing? So we got a lot of soft tire running here. We got inters. This is really jumbled up. I think we're just going to go inters. We're just going to risk it here. Alright, on to the race. Your starting grid is Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Pierre Gasly, Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon, Mick Schumacher, Yuki Tsunoda, Alex Albon with his best start of the season. We got Sebastian Vettel, Valtteri Bottas, Nicholas Latifi with his best start of the season, Guan Yu Zhou, Lance Stroll, and Kevin Magnussen. Alright, I don't know how quickly these tires are going to heat up, but I'm just going to try to keep an eye on them. Hopefully we can gain a bunch of positions on this first couple laps, and maybe we can get some drivers crashing. Got Latifi going purple sector 1, having his amazing wet weather start we saw at Imola. Yeah, I think we can get away with pushing these tires a little bit. So we got Latifi all the way up into 6th place. He was all the way up to 5th there, same as Imola. We got the track drying out a little bit. Got our temps going up. Okay, got the rain picking back up. We're gonna go on a medium fuel. I didn't mean to push that hard. I'm gonna put both of them on neutral for a minute. Yeah, just holding steady here, 9th and 11th. Yeah, so it looks like the soft tires worked fine. But yeah. We're gonna attack on these tires for a couple laps. I think we need to just say screw it and pull one of these guys in. So we'll pit Latifi for the mediums. They're not going to make it to the end of the race, but hopefully in near the end where we can't see, there's some wet weather or something. So yeah, tire choice, medium tires. And we're going to make sure he leaves the pits. He is on neutral. Alright. Got Albon pitting in. He's going to go in the mediums as well. Yeah, make sure he's also on neutral. Alright, so Latifi 17th, Albon 18th. We're on fresher tires. And we're just going to let these cool down for a little bit. We're just going to keep an eye on that weather radar. And the good thing here is on neutral, it cools the tires, so we're not doing a lot of too much management. So we can kind of just cycle between pushing and being on neutral. Safety car. Okay, we're going to pit both of them, and we're going to put on a fresh set of mediums. Back up low. Low, back up. Who crashed out? It was Sebastian Vettel, so he was ahead of us. Alright, who's pitting? Don't have a lot of pitters, surprisingly. Alright, so we might be able to make these last till the end of the race. Maybe. So hopefully they'll let us catch up to the queue completely before they release everybody. Alright, it's heading to the garage. Come on, come on. Alright, we're gonna go high, high, push, push. Okay, so a bunch of people on the soft tire. I think they're going to have to make one more stop. Really don't want to lose track of the field here. And I don't think we have that much fuel to play with either. What's the field doing? They're all pushing too. Okay, Albon got overtaken by Bottas. Alright, we're gonna go on neutral. Yeah, we had a really good start to the race with the tires there, but I don't think that was necessarily the smart decision. And hopefully we can make these last to the end of the race. I'm gonna put them on medium. Probably should have done that a couple laps ago. Got Ocon on fresher tires behind us. Russell has crashed. Albon just got by. Oh, we just got by Ocon. Battling. Yeah, I don't know what's the right call here. I think everyone ahead of us is going to have to pit, but we're already so far behind, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we're going to have to pit as well. So we're just going to attack both cars. Actually, we should just... let Latifi kind of burn his stuff up a little bit. So we got 8 laps remaining. And we'll just go neutral onto the super softs. Safety car would be nice. Yeah, we're just conserving to bring the temperatures down. We're going to do the same with Albon. Alright, now we're going to push. Cardo has crashed. There's a lot of crashing. Last two races. Yeah, we're just going to stay neutral on these. And push. We're too far behind to really gain anything. Yep. So 16th, 17th. Could make the tires last. Could have just backed them up and made it last, but don't think that was a smart decision either. Alright, so after Miami, Vettel, Russell, and Ricardo all crashed out of the race. We finished 16th and 17th. Your points finishers were Bottas, Tsunoda, Alonso, Norris, Gasly, Perez, Hamilton, and your podium was Sainz, Leclerc with the fastest lap, and Max Verstappen. All right, so your drivers' championship, still the bottom 6 drivers haven't scored a point. Currently at the top, Max Verstappen's just pulling out to a pretty big lead here. It looks like Lewis and Charles are going to get after it, but Charles is the better car, so I'm expecting him kind of, to overtake and hopefully for the sake of an entertaining title fight, kind of gets close to Verstappen. The Constructors' Championship, Red Bull on top. They had a pretty bad start of the season, so they have rebounded pretty well. Ferrari, Mercedes, the rest of them, and then you have Haas and Williams with no points. So leaving Miami, we've gained $1.5 million. Alright, thank you guys for watching. We had 2 races today. Both of them had some sort of weather situation going on. Imola, we got the closest we've been to points. Miami, we were close. We had the best qualifying we've had sort of legitimately. And we really just kind of capitalized on some aspects, but we're just kind of showing how our car is really a handicap. So we're going to focus on upgrading the car throughout the season, and hopefully we can start contending for some points at some point. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff, and I hope you have a nice day.